Welcome to Valella Lights. This is an installation video for our high intensity whips harness. So the first thing you're going to want to do is shut the power off to your battery because we're going to have to get into this dash, and it's just good to have the power off just to make sure you don't make any bad contacts or anything. All right, a couple tools you'll need for the job: Phillips head screwdriver, small file, and then a step-up bit. So the step-up bit is for your supplied rocker switch. If you plan on using this, you'll need a step-up bit for a 13/16. I did get this at Harbor Freight, and you can get these on Amazon, but I put a zip tie on here to make sure that I do not go past 13/16 because obviously this goes much larger. The file will be for this rocker switch, has a small key notch right here, and so once you drill the hole in your dash or wherever you decide to put your rocker switch, you want to make a small little notch so your keyway can slide into, so this thing stops itself from wiggling its way out of the hole. So this is a 2025 E40FX. What I've already done was marked exactly where I want these switches to go. In Valella Lights, we offer wheel lights, underglows, and whips. So I went ahead and marked all 3 locations because that's where I want them to go. I think it looks clean. You don't have to put them there. You can put them anywhere you want, a glove box, on top of the dash, doesn't matter. So what you'll want to do is you want to remove the 3 screws that hold this dash in. I've already done that. Lift up slightly on the bottom, push down and wiggle, pops right out. It has fixed tabs that slide right into the top right here. Carefully kind of wiggle this and set it out of the way. To save time for the video, I've already laid underneath the golf cart and fished this wire up through the backside here and just put a bread tie to hold it in place so it didn't drop back down. So next you'll want to grab your step-up bit. Make sure you look behind wherever you're going to drill and make sure there's no wires or anything that you're going to hit and possibly damage your golf cart or any wires or components or anything like that. So go ahead and drill your hole there. That zip tie stopped me from going in too far. Grab your file, little notch on the side, make sure I want my orientation correctly. That keyway's right there, so I want my notch on the side here. Okay. Next thing you'll want to do is just route your harness. Make sure you keep it away from all moving components inside here. Go ahead and put your harness through. Go ahead and connect it to your rocker switch. So at Valella Lights, we went ahead and color coordinated your wires and your rocker switch just to make sure you don't get confused or anything like that. It is vital that these go onto this rocker switch exactly the right way. Any cross wires could be catastrophic for this harness, your golf cart, the lights, you name it. So they are color coordinated, so just go ahead and slide those on. Okay, yep, secured. Line my keyway up with the little notch here that I put in. Boom, clicks right in. You are good to go. Make sure all your wires are out of any way of moving components or anything like that. You can add a small zip tie if you want to. We will go ahead and close it up now, so carefully make sure your wires are nice and tucked back in here. Slide in your tabs, wiggle it, push up a little bit, slide it in. There you go. All you gotta do is put your 3 screws back in and you're done with this portion. We are gonna move on to hooking up to the power. All right, now that we have installed our rocker switch in the dash, we are moving to the back of the golf cart. Go ahead and turn your battery back to the on position. Remove this cargo tray out of the way. This right here is a 12-volt reducer from the factory installed by Epic. It is nice, probably a 30 amp, and they even give us some nice test leads to attach to here, okay? On this tag right here, it does say 12-volt reserve power supply, but we're gonna go ahead and test it just and make sure it indeed does have power and it's safe to use. Yep, good to go there. While I'm over here, I'm gonna go ahead and grab one of the whips out of the box, set it over here to the side so we can keep an eye on it. I've already laid underneath the golf cart and put this wire right here and put a little bread tie on it so it didn't fall back down to the ground. And you want to make sure you route that in there nice and neat. Keep it away from any moving components or anything that could damage the harness or the harness damage it. The next part is crazy easy. All you got to do is plug and play. Red to red, black to black. Now I'm going to hit that rocker switch that we just installed. Boom! Look at that. Now that is a high intensity Velella whip. Next thing to do, reverse order. Put your tray back in. Close your seat. Boom! Look at that. Now all you got to do is put it on your mounting brackets and you are done.